What's up, bullish friends? I hope you guys are doing great out there today. And today, I want to cover a topic that during a bear market means a lot to me because you see everything is down right now. I'm right here, I'm at CoinGecko, we're looking at the market, it's down, everything's in red. Of course, it's been fluctuating for days, and I think we're gonna go a little bit lower here for a while. Now, again, I'm bullish on crypto as a whole, but we're going to go through some of these ebbs and flows where we're going to have times where we're going to be in these bear markets, and we've been in a really nasty bear almost this entire year. It's been kind of a crappy market, but what I'm looking for during this bear market are things. I'm looking for companies who are doing the work during this time, so who aren't just giving up and phoning it in. But I'm looking for companies that are actually building during this bear market. And I've got a couple I want to talk about today. And both of these companies are built on the Constellation network. And if you don't know anything about Constellation, well, it's basically a feeless network being built on the hypergraph. And the larger the network grows, the faster the transactions go, the faster the network is in general, which is the opposite of how most of crypto works right now. Now, I'm not going to get in too deep into Constellation, and perhaps I'll make a larger, more in detailed video on that later on, because it's actually a really interesting network, and it's I think it has a huge future in general, and that's why I believe these other two cryptos I'm going to talk about today, I think have a huge future as well, just for the fact that they're built on this network and that they're doing things that are going to change the game as well, I believe. Now, as always, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. I'm just a dude on YouTube, so just always do your own research and take me for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into this. The first one, and I've talked about these guys before, but it's Alchemy. And Alchemy, they have a token called ADS, and what their whole entire company is trying to do is basically change the way the advertising systems work on the internet, because right now there's a lot of broken functionality with advertising. For instance, there's a lot of fraud in this industry, and I've been dealing with ads just in general, like marketing and doing those kind of things for the last decade. And I can tell you there's a lot of fraud that goes on in this industry, and a lot of negative clicks that absolutely do nothing for the advertiser themselves except cost them money. Well, their goal is to bring down the cost for advertisers by eliminating fraud, because it's all going to be on the blockchain, and keeping the transaction cost very low. So they have some great stuff. They have a ton of videos on this. And what I'm ultimately doing right now is, while I'm waiting for this coin to explode in the future, but while this coin price is down right now, I'm simply going over here and staking it. And for as few as 1,000 ADS coins, you can stake on their network, and you earn a minimum of 10% APY. Now, that's just their minimum. 2 months ago, I believe it was like 29% APY is where they were paying out. And I staked for the first time last month, which was in this pool, in the November pool. And I ended up, I actually don't know where I ended up yet. They have not done the reward payout yet. So when that happens, I'm going to do like a review video and just let you guys know what I was able to get. But I staked 2,500 tokens the first time around. This time around, I'm staking almost 7,000. It's like 6,900 tokens, somewhere around there. And next time, I'm going to have more, because what I'm doing right now is I'm dollar cost averaging into this. Now, here's the great news on Alchemy. So right now, their market cap, whoops, I think I scrolled past it here. Their market cap, there we go, is $11.5 million. So it's a very, very low market cap. They are building this in a $300 billion industry. Okay, so even if they can just snag 1% of that, that takes them from 11.5 million up to $3 billion, which is absolutely huge, and that will make the price of the coin, the ADS coin, skyrocket exponentially. So that's why I believe this one has a chance to go up 100 to 500x. I really believe in what they're doing. The team puts out constant, frequent updates. I mean, they do, it's like a blog, not a blog, it's like trying to think, it's like not an AMA, but they do like a roundtable discussion every single week, and they put that out, and you can find all that on Twitter, and they put it on like Spotify, and I think you can get them all on YouTube as well. Anyway, I'm a huge believer. I think this is going to be a great one going forward. Now, the next one I want to talk about is one I haven't talked about before, but it's GeoJam. Now, what they're building, again, they're being built on the Constellation network as well. And what they're building is basically a social media platform that is going to reward both the users and the creators at the same time. And what they do, they've got a ton of videos out on this too where you can watch. But what they're basically doing is this is where you can basically do more interactivity kind of stuff between the content creators and the content consumers. And like they show a little thing here, like a little example of what makeup look should I wear tonight for my date. And this particular person would put the different looks, and then the community would vote on it. And in return, jam tokens are exchanged, and you can exchange between the creator and the users at times. And then there's collab stuff that you can do on here. And then also, like, the community can ask the creator, like, to go to do X, to do, like, whatever here. And again, an example they're showing here is, show me your best skate trick. Well, then the content creator goes and does that for the community, and the community would put up like how many jam tokens they would want to propose for that. And what's interesting is that then rewards the creator to create what the users want, and from there it can grow. And I mean, imagine that on how that could be used if, for instance, I were to use that and to ask you guys what exactly you want me to put a video out on, and then I put the video out, and then I'm rewarded with jam tokens in that scenario. Okay, that's just a very small, microscopic way to look at it. I'm sure there's a much like broader appeal here, and they have artists already on this, a bunch of well-known celebrities already on this, and I'm sure they're going to get more and more as this grows. Now, I really like this because I think it brings the creator community, and it like basically the content creator, it's building a community around what they're doing and allows people to interact with them on a more personal basis and also exchange. And it brings in the whole cryptocurrency dynamics because, it's right now you don't have that many people in the entire world overall who are involved in cryptocurrency. This is going to bring a lot of new people into crypto, and they make it easy to get to see where they have this. They have a demo somewhere on here, and it might be on their YouTube channel. I'm not going to go look for it right now, but they make it easy to buy jam tokens. Like, you can do it with a credit card right there through the app, and this works. They have an Android app, an iOS app as well. So they make it super easy to get jam tokens, to join, and to do all this, which I think is critical for the growth of this platform. Because if you make it hard for people to interact with cryptocurrency, it makes less people likely to get on board. And that's one of the problems we've had with a lot of crypto things as of right now. A lot of cryptocurrencies are just hard to go buy. People still are nervous about getting a MetaMask wallet. They don't really know how to interact with the DEXs, the decentralized exchanges. And there's a lot of unknowns there. Well, you just make it easy for your user base to use, and it grows. So right now, the price of GeoJam is 0.0029. And one thing I'm going to do with this, I haven't been able to do this yet, but when they open this back up, they have these staking pools. And you can stake and earn earn jam rewards on what you're staking. So they have two pools right now. One, it's a minimum of 250,000 jam, and the other one is a minimum of 100,000 jam. And when you stake in these, you receive 9% APY. In the first one, I think you get 10%. Yeah, 10% on that. But it's cheap to get into right now. I mean, for about $300, again, based on that price, about $300, you can get this and start staking it. And if it's a coin that you believe in, and I believe in this one, then while it's going up in value at some point, you may as well be staking it and earning more. So that way you have even more that you make off this as it grows, and once you want to cash some of it in when it skyrockets, okay? Again, like everything I always talk about, we need to get back into that bull market to start seeing a lot of these cryptos shoot way up to the moon. But when that happens, you want to be, in my opinion, you want to have your bags kind of already stacked during the down bear cycle. So when it does go into the bull market, you already have tokens that you got on the cheap that you're able to then cash in and walk out with some money and repeat that process over again in the future. But staking just lets you earn a passive income off of all this. So those are the two coins I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to link to both of these because I really think you should do some more research on both of these. They're two I highly believe in, and I believe they will 100x. Now, I want to ask you guys, are you involved in either one of these, or are you looking to get involved in these? Is this something you might get into in the future? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys are doing great out there today, and I will see you in the next video.